Good morning, beautiful people. Come on in. Listen, 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 listen. Your content should be making you money. I'm going to say that again. Your content should be making you money. And if it is not, that's because you're doing it wrong. Your content, every single reel, every single story post, every single picture should be making you money. And if it's not, that's because you're doing it wrong. But no worries, I'm gonna teach you how to do it right. Not only should your content be making you money, you should also be making money while you're asleep. Okay? Imagine a life where as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you've already hit 200 bucks, 500, 1K, and you ain't even brush your teeth yet. You ain't even get the eye boogers about your eyes. You ain't even roll over out the bed yet, and you're already up. Your content should be making you money while you're asleep. Okay? And if it's not, you're doing it wrong. But no worries, we're gonna get it right. Not only that, not only that, you should also be making money, thank you, from your knowledge, your skills, and your experiences and your passions. So many of you guys are sleeping on your potential and you don't even realize it. You have so many great ideas in your head, but you keep holding yourself back and trying to convince yourself that you can't monetize it. Yes, you can. There are so many things that you know a lot about, and you are literally sleeping on money. I need you to wake up. You only need one good digital product. Only one. So many of y'all think you need about 10 products in your store. No, you don't. You only need one good product, and that one good product can and will replace your entire paycheck. If you do it right. Yes, you can sell courses. Very good, Tavon. Yes, you can. Look, you thinking. I love it. And not only that, fear is keeping you from making money. So fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Fear stands for fuck everything and run. And you are allowing that fear to hold you back from financial freedom. Some of y'all could have already been making six figures by now. Yeah. Some of y'all could already be doing 5-figure months by now. But you keep allowing fear to hold you back. You keep allowing fear to keep you from launching your product. Hello, good morning. You're keeping it from letting you make content, from posting, from showing up confidently, to talking about your product. So some of y'all got a product, some of y'all posting content, but you're allowing that fear to keep you from telling other people about the product. And ultimately, that's keeping you from making sales. And until you learn to let go of fear or continue to move with the fear in the back of your head, you will not make a dime online. I promise you that. You won't make not one penny because you keep allowing fear to steal you from your dreams. Y'all scroll, you watch, you wish, you pray, and you manifest. But so many of you guys keep allowing fear to keep you from actually moving. Listen, you cannot pray your way to financial freedom. No, you can't. You got to meet God halfway. So many of y'all think, well, as long as I just keep manifesting, it's all going to work out. No, it's not, because you will not execute, because you keep allowing fear to hold you back. Fear without works is what, y'all? Good morning. I'm going to say that again. Fear without works is dead. I can give you the information, I can motivate you, inspire you, and teach you. But if you do not walk the walk, ain't shit for you gonna change. Excuse my French, but it's true. You will still stay stuck and you will still stay broke. Now, what I wanna know on this live is how many of you guys would love to make money online? If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. How many of you guys would absolutely love to finally make money online? If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. Very good, very good, Ella. How many of you guys are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? You are tired of dragging yourself to a job that leaves you drained, that has you overworked and underpaid. If that is you, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. Very good, CAG. Very good, Kay. Very good, Tandria. If you want to make money online, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. I want to know who I'm talking to on this beautiful Sunday morning. Some of y'all don't even realize how easy it is to do it. The problem is you don't even believe that you can. It has never been easier than today to make money online, but you are literally sleeping on your potential. You are holding yourself back. Like I said, you have so many amazing ideas in your head and you won't even execute it because you don't even think you're worthy of it. But guess what? That is all going to change today. For those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine and I am so glad to have you. Make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I am the gift that keeps on giving. And I promise you, every single time you step foot on my live and every single time you watch one of my videos, you will learn something. Now, TikTok family, YouTube family, I don't know who they are, but they steal my videos and they make fake accounts. Yes, they do. So make sure you follow this account so you do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets. I am going to teach you how to create and how to sell your digital product. All I need you to do is take notes. You must take notes. Listen, we're human. You are bound to forget something. That's normal. But if you take notes, anything that you forget, you can refer back to. You can refer back. Information without implementation gets us nowhere. You can have all the information you want, but if you don't execute it, you ain't gonna do shit with it. Excuse my French. Now, put me in the chat for those of you guys who have no idea what a digital product is. You ain't never heard of it. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Put a me in the chat because I'm going to enlighten you, and do not be shy. Everyone started somewhere. So if you have no idea what a digital product is, go ahead and throw me in the chat right now so I can teach you all of the things. Remember, note takers are money makers. And if I say anything on this live that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you double tap the screen, y'all. YouTube thumbs up. The more we interact, the more we like, the more we comment, the more we share, the more this live will get pushed to more people. Believe it or not, a lot of people are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. They tired. A lot of people are tired of being overworked and underpaid, and a lot of people are looking for new opportunities to make money too. So let's not gatekeep. Let's not keep secrets. Let's help others. Just like this live found you, let's allow this live to find other people. Now, what the hell is a digital product? Let's talk about it. A digital product, good morning. A digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So think of a movie on Netflix. Think of a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it. It's all somewhere in the clouds, right? You will create a digital product to sell. You will. Yes, I'm telling you what you're going to do. That's right. You will create a digital product to sell. And it can be anything, you guys. It can literally be anything. Let's talk about it. You could do an ebook. So like I said, so many of you guys have so many great ideas. You have so much knowledge and stuff. You could literally package that up as some type of guide. Maybe you've worked in HR. Let me give you an example. Maybe you've worked in HR. You know what jobs are looking for when they're trying to hire people. You could literally make an ebook teaching people how to land their dream job. It's really that simple. Okay, it's really that simple. You could do an e-course. So maybe you know how to do hair or makeup, right? You can make some videos teaching people how to do it and resell those videos over and over and over again. Yes, you can even download workbooks and journals off of Canva, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit, but there are literally people who are downloading journals and manifestation guides off of Canva and selling them for $27, $47, $97, and they got it right off Canva. If they can do it, why can't you? Yes, you can absolutely do it faceless. Whether you want to be faceless or front and center, you can get to this online money. Absolutely. You can even do a private community. Yes, you could charge people a subscription price for a private Facebook community, a private Skool community, anything. You can charge people a monthly price. They come on in and you teach them how to do whatever it is you know. And you could even create recurring income with that. Every single month, they got to pay a fee, just like Netflix do it while you can't. Amazon do it while you can't. Hello. We have got to start thinking. Yes, can I tell you, you can do it. Absolutely. I'm a massage therapist. There must be a way to monetize. Yes, there is. You could teach people how to get clients. You could teach people how to be a massage therapist, how to study, how to land their dream job. Absolutely. You could even make a business starter kit so other people can know how to become a massage therapist too. There are so many things you could be doing, but you're so stuck in here. You are so stuck convincing yourself that you can't do it. And that fear that you refuse to let go of is literally holding you back from financial freedom. It is stealing your dreams, and you allow it to do it every single day. Every single day. Now, I'm going to teach you how to create and sell a digital product. I'm going to teach you. But I need you to actually do it. Don't have me up here wasting my time and my energy pouring into you guys, and then you don't even have enough respect to go out here and make something happen. So, before we get into it, I need you to put in the chat right now, I promise. I want you to put in this chat right now that I promise, because I'm going to teach you how to do it, but the question is, will you? Or will you just scroll to another live after this one's over and try to get some more information without actually implementing? What did we say? Faith without works is dead. You cannot pray your way to financial freedom. You got to meet God halfway, and you can't meet him halfway if you don't get up off your ass. I don't hear no lies told. You cannot get out of financial freedom by scrolling, or get to financial freedom, by scrolling, watching, wishing, praying, manifesting. You have to actually do. It's the weekend, and so many of you guys are wasting time. You're on the couch watching Netflix movies when you could be working on your content. You outside at the cookouts and the festivals when you could be in the house starting your business, working on your digital product, true or false. Okay. Now, all right, y'all said I promise, and I'm going to hold you to that standard. Be a woman of your word. Be a man of your word. You said you're going to do it, so I expect you to do it. I am going to give you guys 2 free apps. These apps are free, and they will start your journey to content creation and selling these digital products and making money online, if and only if you actually use them. Only if you use them. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Also, TikTok family, let's get these likes up. Let's get these shares up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are a community. The more we like this live, the more we comment on this live, the more we share this live, the more this live will get pushed to more people. And for those of you guys who are new here, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. I teach you how to finally sell your digital products so you can finally make money online. But none of this is going to work for you if you don't actually do it. Nothing for you will change if you don't actually do it. So many of you guys have been talking about this daggone business for years. Ain't started it yet. So many of you guys have been talking about being content creators. You ain't created content yet. So many of you guys have been talking about making money online. You ain't made a penny yet because you refuse to get up off your ass and actually get started. Okay. We'll see. App number 1, what did we say? Note takers are money makers. It is in your best interest to write these things down. Here we go. App number 1, write it down. Write it down. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Canva. This app is free. So that excuse that y'all love to use, Jazz, I gotta wait till payday. No, you don't. You will take care of it today. You do not need a PhD in Photoshop to use Canva. No, you don't. All you know how to do is drag some pictures, type some words, and you can use Canva to make a lot of money online. How do I know? Because I do it every day. You need a business logo? Great. You'll find that on Canva. You need social media posts, so Instagram videos, TikTok videos, YouTube thumbnails, for those of y'all who want to be on YouTube. Canva. Okay? Maybe you're going to have Canva make your ebook for you. Remember when I said earlier, people are reselling manifestation guides and workbooks and journals? They're getting them off Canva. They're literally downloading them as is, and they're making money off of it. It is really that simple. And you know what else I notice about a lot of people? Listen, a lot of people like to say, especially over the age of 45, I don't know why, but for some reason they think they're old. Excuse my French. They think they're old. People over the age of 45, 50, they think they're old for some reason. And they convince themselves they're not tech savvy. They convince themselves they can't do it. They convince themselves they don't know how to use their phone to make money online. Listen, that is fear. That is fear. You know how to use your phone. Yes, you do. You are literally letting fear talk you right about your blessings. You know how to use your phone to click on TikTok and swipe through and find this live, true or false. Okay. You know how to use your phone well enough to text your kids and tell them you are pulling up their chores better be done before you get up in that house. They all get ass whoopings, true or false. You know how to use your phone well enough to make them phone calls to talk to your girlfriends, true or false. You know how to use your phone well enough to take pictures so you can post them on Facebook, because y'all be on Facebook. My older generation people, they still on Facebook, taking all the pictures. So do not sit here and say that you are not tech savvy, you know how to use your phone. Yes, you do. You use it every day. And you will use that same phone to make money online. Stop counting yourself out before you count yourself in. That is fear trying to hold you back. That was Canva. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Yes, hey, listen, fear is holding you back. It is keeping you from posting. It is keeping you from launching. Some of y'all already have the product, but you're so daggone afraid of failure. And you keep saying it's not ready. It's not perfect. Listen to me. It will never be perfect because perfectionism doesn't even exist. That is a figment of your imagination. What you're really saying is you're too afraid. That's what you're saying. And you're wrapping it up as, oh, no, I'm just trying to be perfectionist. No, you're not. You're just trying to stall and delay. That's what you're doing. You're stalling and you're delaying. And every single second that you spend stuck in your head is another second you could have had a sale. It's another second you could have posted some content and started building the audience. But you're so afraid to do something different. You're so afraid to walk into uncharted territory, and that fear that you refuse to let go of is keeping you right where you no longer want to be. You hate your job, and you're still there because you're so afraid to do something different. The Camille, I don't owe you anything, baby. I don't owe you a thing. If you don't like the way I structure my lives, you are more than welcome to swipe up, okay? That comment was actually filtered, and I'm gonna leave it filtered because I don't need that energy up on my life, respectfully, okay? All right. People think they're entitled to my knowledge, and you think you're entitled to my life, and you're not. You are more than welcome to run your own life on your own platform. Thank you. Number 2, let's go. And for those of y'all who are new here, my name is Jasmine. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. Take notes. Note takers are money makers. App number 1 was Canva. App number 2, write it down, write it down. Here we go, here we go. ChatGPT, let's talk about it. ChatGPT, let's talk about it. This app is free. Absolutely, the Digital Impress. This app is free. So that tired ass excuse that y'all love to use, I got to wait till payday. No, you don't. because it's free. So the whole 1st and the 15th excuse, the Thursday and Friday excuse, they don't even apply here. Some of y'all got so many excuses, they don't even apply. Get out your head and download it today. This app will make you a shit ton of money. Excuse my French, but it's true. It will literally do everything for you if you actually use it. See, some of y'all using chat for the wrong things. Y'all asking it for relationship advice. Y'all asking it to help you text your boyfriend, to chase after a man. Men, y'all using it to get dates. But when are you going to use it to make money? When are you going to use it to get you to 6 figures? Please, I want to know. I need you to start using ChatGPT for useful things, like running your business. You need a product description? You'll use ChatGPT. Maybe you need content ideas. You will use ChatGPT. I use it to make contracts, and you on the right, that's right. You using it for a reason. You ain't just out here trying to be foolish with it. No, you gonna make something shake. That's the energy I love. You want it to write your ebook? It will do just that. So I need you to use ChatGPT. Listen. So many of us are addicted to working harder because that's all we know. I need us to start working smarter. I've been doing this for 5 years. I have been selling my own ebooks. I lost weight. And I documented my weight loss journey on my YouTube channel. I lost over 100 pounds. And I started selling ebooks on how to lose weight, how to eat better, how to shift your mindset to believe in the fact that you could lose weight, okay? Listen, when I first started all of this, I actually had to use my brain and write my own daggone ebook. Now, you can literally use chat. Thank you. You can literally use ChatGPT to do it for you. Listen, I know I'm smart. I'm smart. I know I'm special. But I'm being honest, I'm not that goddamn special. I'm not doing anything that you can't do. The problem is most of y'all won't do it because 1, you don't even believe in yourself, and 2, you're so afraid to change. We have got to get out of our head, okay? Now, I gave you Canva and I gave you ChatGPT. Both of those apps are free. Now we have to put it together and make our digital product. If you're ready, go ahead and put "I'm ready" in the chat. And you already promised me you was gonna do it. You said, Jasmine, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna do what you tell me to do, and I'm holding you to that standard. If you're ready, go ahead and put "I'm ready" in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We got Canva, we got ChatGPT. We got to put it together and make the product. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I am teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I am teaching you how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. I am teaching you how to turn your content into cash and how to finally make money online. I have done over $500,000 in the past 5 years, all from my cell phone. I know I'm special and I know I'm smart, but I'm not that goddamn smart and I'm not that goddamn special. I'm not doing anything that you can't do. The difference between me and you is I actually do. I actually do. I need you to start doing too. All right. Now, I'm going to give you prompt number 1. Note takers are money makers. So write this down. You are going to open up your ChatGPT app and you're going to put in there, give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solve a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. If you got that, put "got that" in the chat. No student shall be left behind, not on this side of TikTok and not on this side of YouTube. Put got that in the chat if you got that. Now, do not DM me asking me, can you repeat prompt number 1 because I didn't get it? No, I'm gonna leave your ass on red because you hard-headed as hell, because I gave you ample opportunity on this live to ask me to repeat it and you chose not to, which means you don't really care. And since you don't really care, I'm not even gonna waste my energy with you. I see 150 people on this TikTok live. I need to at least see 70 got that. Either that or you sleep. YouTube, I see 6 people on this YouTube live. I need to see 6 got that's in the chat. Yes, right. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Don't you dare DM me because I'm going to leave you on red. Okay? You said you got it. Note takers are money makers. Now, you're going to hit enter. You're going to hit enter. It's going to give you exactly what you asked for. Now, I'm going to give you some words of advice. Let's talk about this. First of all, what did we say? A digital product could be anything. We already said that. It could be an ebook, a course, journals, workbooks, audios. It doesn't matter. It's just digital. Now, I told y'all earlier, a lot of us are so addicted to working hard that we forget there's a thing called working smart, okay? I want to encourage you to start working smarter. Anything that you do in life requires consistency. You gotta be consistent. If you wanna make money online, you must be consistent. Now, it is so much easier to be consistent with something that you actually like, that you know a little something about. So when you're going through the list of things that it gave you, I want you to choose something off that list that makes the most sense to your life. Okay? If y'all been following me, some of y'all have been following me, you know who I am. Some of y'all brand new, ain't never seen my face before. But for those of y'all who have been following me, the reason why I'm able to be so consistent with my weight loss and fitness content, yes, I got a whole brand on it, is because I actually like to weight loss and fitness. The reason why I'm able to be so consistent with teaching other people how to make money online is because I actually like to do it. You do not see me on any of my platforms teaching people algebra. I don't know anything about it, and I don't like it. And I'm not going to be able to be consistent with it. So please choose something off that list that makes sense to you. Write this on your paper. You just found me on my For You page. Very good. Write this on your paper. Money flows where energy goes. I'm going to say that again. Money flows where energy goes. So as long as the energy is there, you're consistent, you're having fun, you're teaching people, you'll make a lot of money doing anything. I promise you that. So we're not out here chasing trends. Don't choose fitness content if that's not truly something you like to do. Baby girl, if you don't like to sweat, that's not the niche for you, and that's okay. Choose something that you like. I promise you, you'll make a lot of money in it as long as you know money flows where energy goes. Okay. And let's say you went through the list, you don't like nothing on that list. Fine. Just keep asking until it gives you an idea that you want. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. That is for ChatGPT. Hello, Purple. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. That was prompt number 1. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. We're about to do prompt number 2. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, double tap the screen. Lex said, I am a crocheter. How can that help? You can teach people how to do it. That's how it can help. You can make an ebook teaching people the techniques, the tools, and everything they need to know to get it done. You can make guides teaching people how to crochet different things. There are so many things that you can do. You can do anything. Get out your head and stop telling yourself you can't. You keep allowing fear to hold you back. We got to stop that. It's toxic because you've been praying for a miracle. The miracle is here. Now, the question is, are you going to take advantage of the opportunity or are you going to sit on your ass and keep doing what you're doing? I don't know you yet. I don't know. I don't know. Prompt number 2, note takers are money makers. It's in your best interest to write it down. Adults say I don't have any skills. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Listen to me. Listen to me very closely before we get to prompt number 2. I am big on how we talk to ourselves. I am big on how we talk to ourselves. One thing I never want anyone to say to themselves is they can't do something. I never want people to sit here and say they're not good at something. And I never want people to sit on here and say they don't have any skills. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But when we talk to ourselves like that, we start to believe it. Moving forward, if you have a toxic habit of talking to yourself negatively, starting this day and moving forward, you're going to stop, because it is that language that is keeping you right where you are. It's not funny. It's not cute. And we don't talk to ourselves like that. You have skills. Yes, you do. And you will use those skills to make you money online. What about insurance agent? Absolutely. All that. All that. You can do all of it. Are we clear? Okay. I'm going to get on you. I'm going to get on you. Prompt number 2, write it down. Excuse me, y'all, 1 second. Note takers are money makers. Write this down. Here we go. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. This is prompt number 2. So once you chose the one off the list that you like, the idea that it gave you, you will then put this into ChatGPT. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You're going to hit enter. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Don't you dare DM me and ask me for prompt number 2, because I'm going to leave your ass on red respectfully, because I gave you ample opportunity on this live to ask me to repeat it and you chose not to, which means you don't really care. And since you do not care, there is no reason for me to waste my energy with you. Yes, I can. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. I see 165 people on this TikTok live. I should at least see bare minimum of 50 got that, because I know about 75% of y'all are asleep. But the other 25% of y'all are in here. You want to learn. So where are the got that's? Very good, YouTube. Very good, very good, very good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So we got that. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Very good. I don't know why it's filtering out some of y'all's comments. I don't know what I hit, but evidently I hit it. And for some reason, sometimes y'all's comments show and sometimes they don't. Now you're going to hit enter. This is what I mean by it has never been easier than today to make money online. But so many of you guys aren't going to do it. You're not going to do it because you don't even believe that you can. Once you hit enter, it wrote it for you. It wrote it for you. But so many of you guys would rather sit on the couch, lay in bed with Bae, watching Netflix movies all damn weekend. You want to watch Tyler Perry movies. You want to catch up on TV shows. You want to watch the Housewives of Atlanta. You want to watch Basketball Wives. You want to do everything except the one thing that you need to do to make some money. Make it make sense. Everybody that you're watching on TV is already rich. And you sitting there living through them vicariously when you could be creating your own life. Stop running from the life that you hate and start creating the one that you will fall in love with. We have got to stop wasting our time. It made it for you. You have no excuse. You will copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template. Yes, laying up with Bae. You need to tell Bae to go home. You got money to make. You will copy and paste. Copy and paste. It don't get no easier than that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, you're gonna open up Canva. You're gonna put in the search bar eBooks. It's gonna give you hundreds and thousands of eBooks. Just pick one, okay? And everything on there is 1000% customizable, okay? Yes, write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. You'll hit enter and it gives it to you. Now, when you are copying and pasting what ChatGPT gives you into your Canva template, you guys, I need you to do a couple of things here. Remember, less is more. Less is more. So you don't need 50 pictures on one page. No, you don't. You don't need 60 colors on one page. Keep it clean, simple, legible. Listen, you are making an ebook of some kind, so make it look like something you would want to read, okay? Make it look like something you would want to read. The only thing you may need to do is narrow the margins a little bit so the words ain't flying off the page, okay? Now, once you do that, you will download it as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, F is in Franklin. What was it? Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. That was prompt number 1. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Now, you're going to download your ebook as a PDF file. P is in Peter, D is in dog, F is in Franklin. Yes, download as a PDF. Very good, Angel. And you will upload it to your hosting site. Now, write this down. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Okay? These are hosting sites. Now, there's plenty more out there. Okay? There's thousands. I'm just giving you some of the most popular ones. Now, I use Stand Store. I love Stan. I love me some Stan. But let me tell you something. Listen to me. I'm all about teaching my students to keep their business expenses as low as possible. This is how we build wealth. Okay? This is how we build wealth. If you are brand new to all this, you started today. You started last week, okay? And you don't have no traffic yet. Fine, don't start on Stand Store because Stand Store is $9 a month. And that's very steep when you ain't got no money. Don't do it. Instead, I want you to start on Gumroad because Gumroad only charges you a percentage when you make a sale. They charge you 10%. That's perfect. So until you make sales, it's free. Now, you're going to do what I tell you to do. You're going to be locked in. You're going to be learning how to sell, market, all the things. So you're going to make some money. And when you do start making money, then bring your ass to Stand Store because Stand Store has a lot of features that will help you expand your business, like email automations and DM automations. A lot of money in them DMs. Don't sleep on them DMs. Okay? But for now, start on Gumroad. Okay? Are we clear? Now, we just created the product. That's what we just did. We took Canva, we took ChatGPT, both apps are free. We put it together and we made our digital product. That process that I gave you should not take you longer than 1 hour. I don't care if you are 99 years old and you've never touched a phone before in your life. It should still not take you longer than an hour. If it is taking you longer than an hour to do what we just went over, that's because you're overthinking. That's because you're trying to be perfect. And that's because you are allowing fear to hold you back. Nothing in life is perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. And that digital product will never be perfect. But you are holding on to that as an excuse because you're too afraid to start. And since you're too afraid to start, nothing for you will change because you can't make money on something that doesn't even exist. So you are delaying your blessing. The blessing that you have been praying for, The opportunities that you have been praying for, you are literally walking away from it because you won't get started. How many pages should an ebook be? I do not tell you how many pages it should be. It should be about adding value. So whether you add value in 10 pages, whether you add value in 100 pages, that's up to you. But there's no minimum or maximum pages. It's can you give them all the information in the pages that you have, okay? We don't get locked into all the little intricate details because none of that matters. It's about adding value. Can you use Canva if you've never used it before? Absolutely can do. Yes, Canva is simple. You guys, Canva is very, very simple. I do not want you getting on there and freaking out thinking you can't do it because you can. Now, we created it, but let me tell you something. The money is not in the creation of a product. Anyone can do that. That's the easy part. Anyone can use Canva, anyone can use ChatGPT and put it together and make a product. That's easy. But if you want to make money, you have to learn how to sell it. Very good. She finished her ebook on Canva yesterday and uploaded it. Very good, Miss Lindsay. We have to learn how to sell it. Listen, you do not get paid because you made something. You get paid because you learned how to open your mouth and get people to see that what you have is what they need. And I am going to be honest with you. This part right here, sales, marketing, is where most people fail. Right here. And listen, failure does not mean trying. That's not what failure means. Some of y'all think if you launch a product and you don't make $1 million in 24 hours, you failed. That's not what that means. Failure is when you give up. Failure is when you throw in the towel and you walk away from it and you say you're done. That's when you fail. And people fail here, meaning they walk away from it, they quit on it because they refuse to learn how to sell. They say things to themselves like, I'm not a salesperson. Have you said that to yourself before? I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to come off too pushy. I don't want to be annoying. What if someone unfollows me? Listen, if you have said any of those things to yourself before, that's fear. That's that fear that you refuse to let go of. John said, I said that just recently. That is fear. Listen to me very closely. Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. And if you know that your product will help people, why don't you want to tell people about it? Make it make sense. Why are we gatekeeping? Just like we're gatekeeping this live because I see 165 people on here, but yet we only got 23 shares. Why are we gatekeeping things that help people? Make it make sense. You made a product to help people, but you don't want to tell no one about it. For those of y'all who have been following me, y'all see, I talk about my products all damn day. I'm not in my head worried about, well, what if someone unfollows me? If they unfollow, let their ass unfollow. They won't go buy it anyway. Out with the old, in with the new. Because I know my Glow Up Academy changes people's lives. I know that my Glow Up Academy helps people. So why would I not tell people about it? If you follow my weight loss platforms, my workout platforms, I'm talking about my How to Lose Weight ebook all day because I know how to help people lose weight. I've lost 100 pounds. So why would I keep that from people? Amazon. You can't even watch a YouTube video without an Amazon Prime commercial right in the video. You think Amazon headquarters is saying to their team, maybe we shouldn't make this commercial because we don't want to be annoying? We don't want to seem like we're begging? You really think they care what you think? No. And you on the receiving end, watching the commercial, you're not like, oh, I can't stand Amazon. They're always begging me for my money. You don't say that. If anything, you'll be like, oh, that reminds me, where's my phone? Because I got to order this off here so it can be here tomorrow. True or false? Okay. But when it comes to your product, you don't want to tell nobody. Selling is not begging. So whoever told you that, slap them across the face. Selling is solving. We are helping people. So we have got to shift our mindset and stop being so afraid to talk about the very thing that will change people's lives. If you're ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. If you are ready for sales tip number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Put a 1, put a 1, put a 1. And for those of you guys who were just tuning in, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you. Make sure you follow me if you don't, so you don't lose me. I don't know who they are, but they steal my videos and they make fake accounts and then they message you. So please do not get hoodwinked, bamboozled, or finessed on these TikTok streets. Y'all don't do it. So follow this account so you know it's the real Jasmine Nicole. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone. I teach you how to turn your cell phone into a walking ATM machine. Okay, we're talking about sales tips. Sales tip number 1, note takers are money makers, so write it down. Content is king. Distribution is queen. Content is king and distribution is queen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My goal for you is to have you posting every day. That's the ultimate goal. Now, I know some of y'all are camera shy. I'm gonna get the shyness up out you. Some of y'all record, but you're too afraid to hit upload. I'm gonna get that up out you. But what I want you to understand is the ultimate goal is to post every day. And not only do I need you posting every day, I also need you to be building a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Distribution is queen. So we must build a bare minimum of 3. And no, it is not hard to build 3. The same video you put on TikTok, you'll put it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. It's easy. It takes an extra 5 minutes. I do it every day. But we must build 3. Why? Because 1 is too close to none. Just like that one income you have at that one job. If they laid you off tomorrow, what would you do? Exactly. Let's say you put all your eggs in a TikTok basket and TikTok takes your account. What would you do? Exactly. On this side of TikTok and on this side of YouTube, we stay ready so we don't ever have to get ready. Now, I want to give you some words of advice. I know half of y'all not going to the shit I'm talking about, but for the small percentage of people who do, listen to me very closely. YouTube is the most watched platform. For some reason, some of y'all think it's TikTok. You're wrong. For some reason, some of y'all think it's Instagram. You're wrong. It's YouTube. YouTube has even replaced cable TV. YouTube, if you are consistent with it, I promise you, will be your most valuable platform. I can't make this up. When I started selling my weight loss and fitness stuff, eBooks, I started a YouTube channel. When I started my weight loss journey, I had 0 subscribers. 0. I made my first sale on my ebook. I had 52 subscribers. 52. So even though the channel wasn't monetized yet, it is today, I was still able to sell my products on YouTube. We hit 17,000 subscribers last week. Do not sleep on YouTube. I'm going to urge and encourage you to make a YouTube channel. You will be very happy that you did. I don't do any of that. You can't use that word on TikTok, Miss Lindsay, but I don't pay for that. No, it's all organic. All organic. People do. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just don't. But I can't use that word on here for some reason. I don't know. But yes. Now, let's break this down. Let's break this down. Let's break it down. Yes, I do 4 hours of content every single day. Let's break this down. Listen, I know some of you guys are in your head thinking, Jazz, I was with you all the way up until you said I gotta post every day. Isn't that gonna be hard? I already know. You are allowing fear to creep into your mind and hold you back from the life that you want to live. I hear you. Listen. Like I told y'all earlier, I've been doing this for 5 years. I started during COVID. Content creation, digital products changed my life. I have made more money than I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? I have my dream apartment, my dream car, and I'm truly living my dream life. But before all of this, I used to work a 9 to 5. I worked a 9 to 5. And I was so excited when I got that job because I was fresh out of college with my degree, and it was towards my degree. I was 23 years old, this was before COVID, and I was gonna be making $60,000. Back then, in 2014, 2015, that was good money for a single woman, no kids. That was great money, so they say. But by the time I paid rent, lights, car note, car insurance, phone bill, back then we had cable. Cable used to be a thing. It ain't today, now y'all are streaming. But back then I used to have a Comcast bill. Cable, yeah, that ran about $200. Food, student loans. Oh. By the time I paid for all that, I was broke as a joke. There was no American dream that they were trying to convince me of back in high school. That didn't exist. And not only was I broke as a joke, I also hated my job. I hated my coworkers and my managers, and they hated me back. I worked with all women. And I was the youngest one there. Ladies, you already know how that goes. And I tried to find other jobs, but no one was gonna pay me what I was making there. And if I could already not afford my income with that, I knew I couldn't afford a pay cut. So I just dealt with it for 6 whole years, feeling trapped, overworked, underpaid, miserable. You know, I used to drink every day just to cope with how miserable I was at my job. You spend more time with your coworkers than your family. If you work 8 hours or more, you spend more time with your coworkers than your family. I don't know about you, but that's hard. Dealing with people that you don't even like, who don't like you, and are making it their dream to make you miserable every single day, that's hard. Working 8 hours every single day at a job you hate, that's hard. Getting paid on a Friday just to be broke by Monday is hard. Stressing about how you're gonna pay all these freaking bills is hard. So when you ask me, is it hard to post content every day? The answer is no. You know why? Because at least when you're building your business and you're making your content, you get to do what you love. You get to help people, and you get to be yourself. You can't even be yourself at work. You gotta put on a mask. You gotta pretend to be someone that you're not. You gotta act like you like everybody. You gotta be all polite when you really wanna curse them out. That's hard. Being fake for 8 hours every single day is hard as hell. At least over here, you can pay your bills on time. You're not stressed about money. You get to be yourself, and you get to get paid. And you can run your business anywhere in the world. You don't have to stay where you're at. You want to go to Miami? Go. You want to run it in Jamaica for a little while with your family? Go ahead. Let's not stop there. You want to go to Portugal for a little while? Go do it there. Wherever there's internet, you can go. And money's not even going to be a problem for you. You don't have to take brokecations where it's like, well, I can only do a couple dollars here at this hotel because I got to make sure I got enough. No, you go, you have fun. You're not calculating. Yeah, Trinidad, let's go. Let's go. Get your passport and run it anywhere. And actually be able to afford the vacation. You don't got to do a budget hotel. You're on vacation, live it up, and you're not stressed about bills. You finally get to live the life that you're meant to live, not the one that you're settling for. You settle every day by choice. It doesn't have to be that way. So no, it is not hard to post every day. You're making it hard because you're trying to convince yourself that you can't do it before you even started. It is not hard. What is hard is the life you're already living. Now, let's talk about this content. Not only will you get to post every day in our content, write this down. We need to be relatable. We need to be authentic. You're welcome, Valerie. And we need to target people's pain points. Be relatable, authentic, and targeting people's pain points, okay? Let's talk about it. Listen, whether you're faceless or not, this still applies to you, okay? Everything that I say, if you want to be faceless or front and center, doesn't matter. It all still applies. Listen, listen, listen. People, especially on TikTok and Instagram, got very short attention spans, okay? Very short attention spans. In order to get people to stop scrolling and start watching, you must target people's pain points. People connect through emotions, okay? So we gotta target people's pain points. Yes, content is king, distribution is queen. We're talking about content. In order to get people to stop scrolling and start watching, we have to connect with people's emotions. Listen to me. Let me give you some examples. We gotta target people's pain points. Let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours, okay? You heard me say things like, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of watching other people live the life you want to live? Are you tired of dragging yourself to a job that you hate that leaves you overworked and overworked and underpaid? Are you tired of watching other people live a life you want to live? When you were on your For You page and you were scrolling for things to look at, and you heard me say something along those lines, I got you to stop scrolling, and I got you to start watching, and you have been tuned in ever since. I don't care what your niche is, doesn't matter. There are pain points of that niche, and I need you to make sure you are saying those things when you go live and when you make your content. This is how you get people to stop scrolling and start watching. Because when you can get people to start watching, now they're listening, and now you can sell them your digital product. Okay? If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go TikTok family. Let's go YouTube. Let's get some 2s in this chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, okay? My name is Jasmine. I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash, okay? How to finally build financial freedom all from your cell phones. Listen to me. I know I'm smart. I know I'm special, but I'm not that goddamn special. I'm not doing anything that you can't do. I've made a lot of money online, all for my own eBooks, my own digital products. And if I can do it, you can do it too. But not only do I do it, I also teach other people to do it too. I have a lot of students who are making $11K a month, all because they finally decided to stop playing small. They decided to stop making excuses, and they decided to actually lock in and do what I tell them to do. And if they can do it, why can't you? I have plenty of students who are over the age of 50 making money online. Age ain't nothing but a number. So stop trying to convince yourself that you're too old for this. No, you're not. You know how to use your cell phone. You are allowing your fear to hold you back from your dreams. And if you don't let go of that fear, nothing for you will change. That fear is keeping you from posting. That fear is keeping you from launching. That fear is keeping you from making money. And that fear is keeping you broke. You cannot scroll, watch, wish, pray, manifest, and hope. You have to meet God halfway. Information without implementation gets you nowhere. Some of you guys are addicted to these TikTok lives because you're just like, if I just get a little bit more information, then I can do it. No, that's not how that works. You actually have to do it. You think you're being productive by watching. No, you're not. You're wasting time. I'm glad you're here. I love the fact that you're here. But if you want me to be honest with you, you're wasting time because the information that you're getting from me, you could actually be using. Oh, hello, clock it. I said it. You could actually be doing. Oh, all right. Sales tip number 2. Write this down. Let's go. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. Very good tactics. Very good. I don't know why I be filtering out y'all stuff. I'm sorry. Okay. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust, okay? So if they don't like you, they're not gonna buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. Okay? Yes, faith without works is unalive. We gotta implement. So, how do we get people to like us? How do we get people to like us? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. No, you can't. The only thing that you can do is what I told you to do in your content. As long as you're relatable, as long as you're authentic, and as long as you target people's pain points, you will build a community, and those people will buy your products. Now, I already know some of y'all are so fearful. You're already in your head thinking, well, what if no one likes me? First of all, that's impossible. There's 8 billion people in this world. Listen, someone is bound to like you. And I never want you focusing on what you can't control. You cannot control the thoughts and opinions of other people, and it will drive you crazy trying to. What I need you to do is focus on self. The only person you can control is yourself. So as long as you show up as yourself every single day, being consistent, being authentic, relatable, you will be just fine. Also, there's a whole world out here. When you post, you're sharing your life and your story with people all over the world. I have so many students in Canada. I'm in the US. I have so many students in Canada. I have students in Australia. I have students in the UK. I have students everywhere. Barbados. Listen, there's a whole world outside of the state that you're in, the city that you're in. People will like you, and they want to hear what you have to say. So get out your head. Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you, they have to know you, and they have to trust you. Okay, listen, I am never going to tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, but it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to talk to you and engage with you and ask you questions, and it allows you to promote your products. Now, I already know some of you are going to say, well, I don't want to go live. Okay, then don't. I am not here to convince you to do anything that you don't want to do. I don't have the energy for it, and I can't control it. But what I am going to ask you is this. Didn't you say you didn't want to go to work? Okay. I could have swore I heard you say that. You said you didn't want to go to work? Okay. But you go every day. You're on time. You do your job. You even do other people's job. You stay late. You work weekends and holidays. But you're not willing to go live. Listen to me. You are leaving a lot of money on the table by not going live. And I'm not just talking about a couple $100. I'm talking about thousands and thousands, hundreds and thousands, because you don't want to go live. I promise you, if you're consistent with live, and you actually learn how to communicate with people and get people to see that what you have is what they need, you will make more on a live than you make at that dusty ass job. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass serious. So just understand that you're holding yourself back when you say things like, I don't want to go live. Now, some of y'all are saying, well, I would go live, Jazz, but I'm just scared. That's okay. I can work with that because at least it's something you're willing to do. Because I promise you, the more you do it, the less scared you get, to the point where you won't even think twice about going live. I used to be scared of going live too. You would have never guessed. You would have never guessed. The only reason why I'm so confident in my lives today is because I've been doing it for years. So I promise you, it will get easier and easier and easier. Okay? Now, do you have to go live every day? No. But I do need you to go live. And the beauty about it is, like I said earlier, you can do it anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Imagine spending an hour on live and then you spend the rest of the time with your kids. Y'all on a beach somewhere, having fun. Spending time with your spouse. Okay. Now, what do we say? People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. I am and will get it done. Very good, Angel. Yes. Yes. How do we get people to trust us? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because the more people see you, the more it shows you're consistent. And consistency builds trust. Listen, most people, not all, but most people have to see you 7 to 11 times before they even think about buying something from you. But if you give up after touch number 1, well, you didn't even give them the opportunity to see you 7 more times to even consider buying from you. And then you wonder why you're not making sales. Let's do an exercise. For those of you guys who already have a digital product, I want to tap into something here. I need you to remove your ego and your pride for 2 seconds. Now, I know that's going to be hard for so many people to do because so many people are egotistical and so many people are prideful. But for the small percentage of you guys who can take your ego and pride out of it for 2 seconds and have some humility, I want you to look at your profile and ask yourself, is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help them? And are you consistent, and would you buy from you? If you were not you, would you buy from you? And if the answer is no, then there should be no confusion as to why other people won't. But you know what the beauty is? It can be fixed. It can be fixed. Listen. You guys, everything that I'm telling you can be fixed. Anything that I mentioned that you are struggling with doesn't have to stay a struggle. If you're struggling with camera shyness, you don't have to stay struggling with camera shyness. If you're not consistent, you don't have to keep being not consistent. So many of us lack accountability, discipline, and consistency when it comes to our business. See, when you go to work, you know how to be accountable there. You're disciplined and you're consistent. You show up on time. You leave late. You even do other people's job. You go in there, you do your work, you shut up, and you leave. When it comes to your kids, you're very accountable there. You take care of them, you feed them, you clothe them, you get a roof over their head. You're nurturing, you listen, you got them in extracurriculars, you got them in camps. You're a great parent, A+. But when it comes to you, when it comes to your business and your dreams, you're flunking out. You're failing miserably because you always put everything and everyone else before you. And so by the time you get to you, you're drained. You don't have any energy left. You go off of the mood and not the plan. You continue to allow yourself to be distracted. You're sitting on the couch over the weekend and you're watching movies when you could be working on your product. You're scrolling up on these lives just trying to find another live to get some more information when really what you need is implementation. But you convince yourself that if you just keep watching, it'll get better. It's not going to get better until you actually do it. You got time for Taco Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays, happy hour Fridays. You're at Sunday brunches. You're outside at carnivals and festivals. But when it comes to building something that's just for you, something that is just for you, you have no time. So you say. Imagine what you would feel like if you just locked in and you actually kept the promises that you made to yourself. Imagine how proud you would feel for yourself if you were celebrating your first sale 30 days from now. You stuck with something for once that was for you. You stuck with it. Even when you felt like giving up, you still stuck with it. Imagine how excited you would feel waking up and you see a notification on your phone saying so-and-so purchased. You would be grinning from ear to ear. You would be so proud of yourself. You literally just proved to yourself that you could do it, despite how you felt, despite what people told you that you can't do, who didn't support you. You stuck with it and you did it. I will never forget how I felt years ago when I sold my first eBook. You know how many people were telling me I was stupid, that I couldn't do it? And I'm just dreaming, I'm in la la land. And despite what they said, I stuck with it. Even when I felt like it wasn't working, I kept going. And then I got my first sale. How to lose 100 pounds. I got my first sale. I was grinning from ear to ear. I was telling everybody. I went to Kroger and told the cashier lady, she ain't give a fuck. But I was so proud of myself. I just had to let her know I sold my first ebook. I don't even think she knew what an ebook was. But I'm telling you this because if I can do it, you can do it. But you have to get started. Stop saying what you're going to do on Monday. Monday never comes. It is June and you still haven't started. Let's let today be the day that you finally do something different than you did yesterday. And let's let tomorrow be the day that you keep sticking with it, not giving up, but you actually keep going. And listen, you don't even have to do this by yourself. You don't have to not be supported. You don't have to not have the information and have someone helping you along the way, because that's what I'm here for. Let me help you do what I did so you can live the life that I live too. You don't have confidence? You don't need it, because I'm going to teach you how to believe in yourself. You don't have a digital product yet? That's fine, because I'm going to teach you step by step how to build one. You don't have platforms? That's fine, because I'm everywhere. I got 2 monetized YouTube channels. My Instagram just hit 108,000. We're at 16,000 on TikTok. Let me help you build your platforms too. And you know what else people think? You got to have a large following to make a lot of money. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Plenty of my students didn't even have 200 Instagram followers, and they're making sales. How? Because people don't even have to be following you anymore to see your content. Haven't you noticed? Haven't you noticed how these platforms are showing you creators that you've never even followed before? This is the time to start. It wasn't even like this when I started years ago. People had to follow you to see it. Not today. Not today. There are people out here who are making thousands of dollars. They don't even have 500 Instagram followers. There are people selling their ebooks on YouTube and don't even have 1,000 subscribers. This is the time. But so many of you guys want to sleep on your potential. Why? Because you're scared. Well, stop trying to do everything by yourself. Get into a community of people who are doing what you're doing, who support you, who cheer you on, who motivate you, who clap for you with every single milestone that you reach. That's how you keep going. When you have people around you cheering you on, that's how you keep going. So for those of you guys who are ready, I'm not here to convince you. I'm not. Ladies, would you ever convince a man to stay with you? No. Men, would you ever convince a woman to stay with you? No. I am not here to convince you to stop living paycheck to paycheck. No. But what I am here to do is teach you how to get out of it through your confidence, your consistency, your accountability, and your discipline. You don't have to have it figured out because I'm going to teach you every single thing. And by the time I'm done with you, you will have all of the things that you need to finally make money. So let's go. For those of you guys who are ready, I want to invite you guys to my Glow Up Academy. It is my school community, and you can cancel at any time. TikTok, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're gonna come to my bio and you're gonna click on my link tree right here. And then you're gonna click on my link tree again right here. And you're gonna click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Like I said, this is my school community, okay? I moved my mentorship over here, okay? I used to have a mentorship. We're moving it to Skool because Skool is just a better platform. I love how you can post the videos and everything. It's just a better platform. So we're moving it here, okay? You can join. It's only $39 a month. Cancel anytime. Cancel anytime. Now, I already know you're not going to cancel. Why? Because you're going to get so addicted to the energy in here, the positivity in here, and all of the information that I give you. We also meet live every single Thursday evening. Live coaching. Yes. Every single week. This is what a mentorship is. This is how you finally get ahead. This is what support is. This is what it is. Okay? Thank you, Angel. All right, yes, let me show you guys again, then I'm going to show YouTube. TikTok, click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get to my profile, you're going to click on my link tree right here. And then you're going to click on it again right here. And you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Yes, Candy, every single thing. Every single thing. And that's why I love Skool, because it's all in there. Also, you guys, you have access to my inbox. So I'm only letting 10 people in because when people join, I like to know where you're at. I like to sit down and talk to you guys, figure out what you're struggling with, where you're at in your journey. So I only allow 10 people in at a time because any more than 10 just gets overwhelming for me, okay? And I like to spend time with everybody. So when you come on in, I'm gonna be messaging you. I wanna know where you're at. Some people don't have a product, some people do. Some people don't have an audience, some people do. Some people are camera shy, some people are not, right? Everyone's everywhere. So I like to sit down, talk to you, figure out what you're struggling with, and let's get started. No more delaying. Let's stop waiting for a Monday that never shows up. Let's stop waiting for a tomorrow that never comes. Let's finally let today be the day that you get started and you stay going. You stay going, okay? So like I said, it's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. At least by the time I am done with you, your product will finally be launched. You will finally be posting content. You will finally be building your community. You will finally be building a daggone business. You will finally be making sales. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. YouTube. In order for you guys to lock in, you have to leave off of the live. You guys have to come to my YouTube channel. Once you guys get to my channel, you're going to click on this link right here that says Skool.com, and it takes you right to where you need to be. So leave off of the live, come to my channel, and then click on where it says Skool.com. Again, it is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Now I'm going to set our timer. I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time to decide if you wanna change your life or not. People who are ready, they because they know. They know. True or false, okay? Again, TikTok family, let's go. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're gonna come to my link tree right here in my bio, and then you're gonna click on my link tree again right here. And then you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. It's my Skool community. You can cancel anytime. It is only $39 a month. It's as simple as that. It's $1.33 a day. Learn how to launch your product, learn how to create the product, learn how to have the confidence to show up. For those of you guys who want to go live, you want to make money on live, this is the place to learn how to do it. Learn how to sell. Learn how to market. Learn how to shift your mindset. I'm big on mindset. I got a lot of content in here on that. Believing in yourself for once. Also, because I do spend a lot of time with my other brand on weight loss, fitness, I have a lot of stuff in here about taking care of your body. Just because I'm big on that. I've lost over 100 pounds. I'm a vegan now, so who would I be to not put that in here? Because I think the way you take care of yourself is just as important as your bank account. Absolutely. So there's a lot of stuff in there on that as well, okay? So lots of information. This is why I call it the Glow Up Academy, because you're literally glowing up from the inside out. Listen, it's not that people are incapable of making money. A lot of times people lack the confidence. People lack the self-esteem. People lack the discipline, the accountability, and the consistency. And until you fix that, you won't make money. You will not make a dime. That's why it's called the Glow Up Academy, because you have to glow up internally so that it reflects externally. Yes, yes. You have to change who you are today, because who you are today makes excuses. Who you are today procrastinates. Who you are today tells yourself what you can't do and what's not going to work. Who you are today is negative. Who you are today is insecure. You have got to change who you are if you want that bank account to reflect. Because I can tell you how to sell, but if you don't fix who you are, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're not going to sell it. It's as simple as that. Because you don't have discipline. You don't have accountability. You have nothing but excuses. You have to change who you are. You have to. So let's go. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Very good, scrumptiously. You guys, once I get off of this live, I hop right in there. I'm like clockwork. For those of y'all who are watching, y'all know. So don't go anywhere. When you guys are joining, just kind of hang tight for another 10 minutes. And then once I get off of this live, I hop right into my Skool community and I start talking to you guys. Because like I said, I want to know where you're at in your journey. I want to know what you're struggling with. If you don't have anything, right? You don't have a product, no audience. That's a great place to start, because now we can start brainstorming ideas for you, figuring out what your interests are, and coming up with a product that's going to make you excited to talk about it every single day. So I don't want you guys coming in here thinking that you have to have it all figured out. No, absolutely not. A lot of my students were brand spanking new to all of this. Now they have their digital product. Now they've launched it. Now some of my students are going live. And when they got with me, they were terrified of the idea of going live. And now when I'm scrolling through on my For You page, I see them going live. I follow my students. I see them going live. You would never have even thought they were camera shy. Never. They're talking about their products, how it's going to help. They got a smile on their face. And I'm like, wow. Wow. A couple weeks ago, she was telling me she wanted to be faceless because for some reason she felt like she didn't have the look. And now she's on TikTok, she's selling, she's making sales. I'm like, girl, is this the same girl that I met 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago? No. This is why I call it the Glow Up Community. This is exactly why, because you're glowing all the way up. Should we start a Skool community or create a stand store? So it's two totally different things. Stand store is a hosting site. So a stand store is what you use to sell your products on. Okay. A Skool community is this. So You can package up your knowledge. It's like a community where people get charged, or you can make it free. It's up to you how you want to run it. But people get charged and make it free, and they come in and they learn what you're teaching and stuff. So it's two totally different things. Two totally different things, okay? Okay. Any more questions? Any more questions? Let's go, you guys. Lock in. Let's go. Let's let today be the day. Let's stop making excuses. Also, you guys, I have my own digital products that have nothing to do with coaching. So learn from someone who's doing exactly what you're doing. Nothing that I'm telling you guys, I don't do, okay? I go live. I post. I build my platforms. I'm doing every single thing. I'm telling y'all to be on at least 3 platforms. I'm on 5. So every single thing that I tell you guys to do, I do in my own business, okay? Absolutely. I'm not telling you guys to do anything that I won't do or that I don't do, okay? Again, TikTok, we have 5 more minutes and I'm gonna close it out. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. Once you guys get there, you're gonna click on my bios and click on the Linktree link right here. And then you're gonna click on my Linktree again right here at the bottom. And then you guys are gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. Like I said, it's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. I already know you're not, because you can get addicted to the energy, the community. We do meet live every single week. It's a great environment, you guys. I'm packing it with information every single day. I'm in here all day long responding to people. My inbox is always open for you, so I actually expect you asking me questions. Sometimes people don't interact, and I actually DM them. I actually DM them. So I go through and I see when people have been last active. And if I see you haven't been on for 3 days, 4 days, I'm in your inbox. Because now I know something's going on. Something is going on. And so that actually happened to a couple of my students. So I DM'd them. I was like, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. What's going on? And you know what's crazy? They all said the same thing. They all said the same thing. I'm scared. I want to do it. But this is what a mentor does. They check on you, right? So then we talked about it, talked about why they were scared, what was holding them back. And now they're back active. Now they're back in the coaching calls. A lot of times people need a push. They need to know that someone cares, someone's rooting for them. And that's why this is why I love Skool. This is why I love Skool. So I had a mentorship. If y'all have been following me, I've had over 250 people in the mentorship, but we're bringing it to Skool because now I can see when you're active, when you're not. It's just a better way for me to know what's going on with you. Yes, absolutely, Lee. 1 second. Yes. Okay. All you're going to do is click on my profile picture. Okay, Candy. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to come to my profile. You're going to click on my Linktree right here. And then you're going to click on this right here, the top Linktree button. And then you're going to come here. You're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy right here. And it'll take you right to where you need to be. As you guys see, it's only $39 a month. Cancel at any time. Yes, absolutely. Let me show you. You have to leave off of the live. You have to leave off of the live. And you're going to come to my YouTube channel. And you're going to click on this top link that says Skool.com. Okay? Click on the Skool.com link and it'll take you right to where you need to be. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, absolutely, Candy. So I have step-by-step tutorials in here. That's what I love about it. Step-by-step tutorials. And what I love too is you can pause and start when you need. So some of my videos are like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? Just depending on what the topic is. So maybe you want to dedicate 30 minutes every other day. It's self-paced, so it's what you want to do, right? Maybe you have 30 minutes every other day to dedicate to your business. That's fine. You pause it, you start it when you can, and you work through it. I share my screen with you guys so you can see how to plug stuff into Canva, how to plug stuff into ChatGPT, everything. Literally every single thing that I do to make 6 figures online, I teach you. And the beauty about it is, you guys, this is big for me. My money. I love coaching people. I love helping people. But whether you join or not, that does not stop me from making $15,000 a month, because I have my own brand on weight loss and fitness. Okay? I make a lot of money from my own digital products that have absolutely nothing to do with coaching. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. Everything that I know from building your YouTube channels, I got 2 monetized YouTube channels, from building your Instagrams, from building your TikToks, from making money on lives. These are things that I practice in my own business. I'm not just giving it to you and telling you, hope for the best. No, I do it too. That's how I know it works. That's how I know that what I teach you actually works. Okay? So come on in and get clarity on anything that you're struggling with. And like I said, my inbox is always open. Some people don't have the same questions. No. So you cannot resell the community. I'm actually glad you asked that. You cannot resell the community. This is my community. However, all of the marketing tips or stuff that I give you, you can use to resell a community. So if you have RBA, I have a lot of students who have like RBA and UBC. You can use that stuff to resell those. Absolutely. But no, this is my baby. This is my community. No, you cannot resell that. You cannot resell it. Now you can earn a commission off of if you get people to join. You do get 30% of that, yes. But you can't like resell it like you can RBA, if that makes sense. Okay? But good question. I'm glad you asked that. Thank you. Again, you guys have 2 more minutes and we're closing it out. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile and click on my bio right here and my link tree. You can click on my link tree again. And then you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy right here. And as you guys see, it is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. But you're going to get addicted to the energy. I just know what I do. I'm good at what I do. You're going to get addicted to the energy. You're going to get addicted to the results. You're going to get addicted to your transformation, okay? And that's what I love. That's what I love because that's how I know I'm doing it right. When you are in here every single day, I'm checking in with you guys, giving you guys knowledge, tips, telling y'all look at different videos I make every single day. I'm uploading new stuff in here. So it's just a great positive environment. Everyone is so active. One of my students, she shared she made her first video. She was so terrified. She was so terrified. Yes, Candy, absolutely, absolutely. She was so terrified. She was terrified. She's another person who wanted to be faceless. Not because she was afraid of her job finding out or anything like that. No, she wanted to be faceless because she didn't think she was pretty. That's what it was. That's what it really was. And once we worked through that, because like I told you, I'm big on mindset and believing in yourself. Once we worked on that, she had enough courage to finally make her first YouTube video. We were so proud of her. She showed her face and everything. And you would have never even thought that she was struggling with self-esteem. You would have never even thought it. Never would even thought it. And that's exactly why I made this. Because years ago, when I first started, I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, the world's gonna see me. Yes. And so that's the beauty of this. And a lot of times I see myself in you guys. The same things that y'all are struggling with today are things that I was struggling with years ago. And you would, like, looking at me today, you would have never thought I used to be camera shy. You would have never thought I was terrified to tell people about my digital products because that's not who I am today. But the reason why I am who I am today is because I changed who I was years ago. This is why I'm telling you, in order to be the entrepreneur that you are manifesting, it's going to require you to change who you are, okay? A lot of you guys are so addicted, well, I gotta make the sales, I gotta make the sales. Yes, you do, but you cannot make the sales if you don't change who you are, because who you are lacks discipline today. Who you are does not hold yourself accountable. Who you are gives up if you don't make $1 million in 20 minutes. That's who you are today. But that's not who you have to continue to be. Yes, absolutely. It's a mindset. Absolutely. And that's why I call it the Glow Up Academy. Because everything about me had to change if I was going to be the woman I am today, making 6 figures. All from my phone. Yes, bless. Absolutely. So that's exactly why I call it the Glow Up Academy, because you are literally glowing up from the inside so that your bank account can reflect that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's why it cannot be resold because it's my baby, it's my project. And there's just things that I'm trying to add to it every single day. I have big goals, big visions for the Skool community. Also, it is relatively small because, like I said, I'm moving everybody from the mentorship over here. So this is a great time to join because it is so small. We have 35 members. So it's a great time to join. You get unlimited attention because there's not that many people in here yet, right? But I was running a mentorship. I had over 250 women in there. So, you know, we're just slowly bringing it over to Skool. Slowly bringing it over to Skool, okay? But yes, lots and lots of success stories, you guys. Lots of success stories. YouTube, for those of you guys who are interested in joining, you have to leave off of the live. You have to come to my channel, and you're going to click on where it says skool.com, and it'll take you right to where you need to be. We have a few more slots, you guys, and I am going to close it out because, like I said, I want to talk to people, and more than 10 people joining at one time is just a little too overwhelming for me. Very good, Joy. You guys give me a few more minutes, and then I am going to end the live, and I'm going to hop right into the Skool, okay? Just give me a few more minutes. For those of y'all who joined the Skool, just hang tight, and y'all will see messages from me in a few minutes. Do y'all have any more questions? No worries, Candy. No worries, no worries. I got you, Candy. Any more questions for me? You guys have Canva, you have ChatGPT. You're gonna put it together and make your digital product, right? You guys understand that. And then you guys also understand that you have to learn how to sell it, okay? I don't want you guys obsessing over having 20 products on your store. If you've been following me for a while, I only promote one product. I only promote one product. You only need one, okay? I don't want you guys thinking you need 20 products. That gets people confused. You only need one. So if you've been following me for months, you guys know I was promoting the mentorship. Now I don't promote that anymore because now it's Skool, the Globe Academy, okay? So that's one of my secrets. I only need you to have one. And that's the one, that's the one that you're going to be promoting. That's the one that you're going to be telling people about, making content about, going live and talking to people about it, okay? On my weight loss and fitness channel, my one product is how to lose 100 pounds, okay? I don't have product after product on weight loss and fitness. I have one product, one product. I'm actually moving that to Skool. So, you know, I want my vision for my Skool, my Globe Academy is everything. That's how I was trying to figure out how can I combine my weight loss and fitness, because that's just true to my heart, and that's what I love to do. I've been doing that for years. How can I combine that with content creation, teaching people how to sell? And that's how I arrived at Skool. Because it's literally the same transformation I went on. Eating better, prioritizing your sleep, exercising, believing in yourself, everything. So that's why we're moving into Skool. Because everything, my whole brand is coming to Skool, which is transforming you into reaching your goals, changing who you are so that you can finally reach the goals that you have for yourself. Can I start off? Yes, absolutely, Lexi. Whatever it is you want to start with, that's your product. That's your product. That's why I tell you guys, make sure it's something that you love. That's why I said earlier in this live, I said, make sure you choose something that you love. There's a reason why I said that. Because when you choose something that you love, that you have a passion for, that you have knowledge in, now you can talk about it all the time because you know what you're talking about and you actually enjoy it. You actually enjoy it. Yes, transformation and wealth mindset. Absolutely. 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 Okay? Let me see how we got 3 more slots left, you guys. So let's go. We got 3 more slots left before I close it out for the day. Come on in, you guys. Come in. You don't have to have your product. You don't have to have your content. You don't have to have your platforms. You don't have to have anything. Just come in with self, knowing that you want to do something different than what you're doing. And by the time you decide to leave, whenever that is, you will have your product launched. You will be creating content, you will be believing in yourself, and you will finally be making sales. It's as simple as that. And it's only $39 a month. Like I said, we meet every single week live. So that's your opportunity. Any questions that you're having, anything that you're struggling with, anything that you want me to review, then come on in. Come on in. We meet every single week. And then the replays are also available as well. I know sometimes people work, they got kids, maybe their work schedule is just different, whatever. That's fine. You can still watch those. You can still watch those. Okay? Absolutely. Yes, about God. Yes, Kenny, that's great. A lot of people do stuff like that. Spiritual, Christian, religious stuff. Absolutely. I want you guys to choose what you love, what you have a passion for, what you would love to talk about every day, what you would love to help other people do, something that you might have helped yourself through. A lot of times we're trying to figure out these niches and you overlook the niche that's really true to your heart. What did you overcome? What does the version of you 6 months ago wish they knew? And that could literally be what you do. That could literally be what you do. I was paralyzed 5 years ago and I had to get up out of bed. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. And that could be your product. Whatever you struggled with, whatever you overcame, could be now what you are teaching other people. So I want us to stop overlooking the answer that is literally right in front of you. Literally right in front of you. Sometimes you're trying to chase these things. You're like, I can't figure out what I want to do. I can't figure out. But the answer is really right in front of you. What have you overcome in your own life? What have you worked through in your own life? One of my students in here, she overcame divorce. So her and her husband married for, I think, 20 years. And they divorced. And now she's trying to find herself again after 20 years of being in a marriage. And so that's her niche, teaching women how to find themselves again after long-term relationships. Because that's what she's overcoming. So I don't want you guys overthinking the niche. A lot of times the answer to what you want to do is literally right in front of you. Literally. And then that's your YouTube, your transformation, your day-to-day, and whatever it is that you're working towards. That's your YouTube. I want you guys to start looking at YouTube as a video diary. It worked for me. It worked for plenty of other creators. It's working for my students. It's a video diary. Whatever journey you're on, whatever you're trying to do for your life, YouTube is a video diary. That's how I want you guys to use it. Homelessness, 3 times pregnant during one, neglect. And that's what your YouTube is. Now continuing my education, and I got a job in a big biopharma. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are the things that you could be sharing with the world because you don't even realize how many people need to hear what you're talking about. And you're so in your head, you're not even giving other people the opportunity to learn from you. Because you're overthinking, well, what if no one likes this? There are people who literally need to hear what you have to say right now. But you're depriving them of that because you can't even get out your head. I know for a fact I motivated a lot of you guys today. Imagine if I was in my head before I got live, before I went live this morning. And I was like, no one's going to listen. No one's going to join. People are going to talk about me. Then none of y'all would have even heard what I had to say. None of y'all would have heard anything I had to say because I was in my head. So I wouldn't have been able to even motivate you and speak life into you if I'm so in my head. So just imagine who you're depriving because you won't get out your head. This is exactly why I made the Glow Up Academy, because you have to change who you are. You cannot be successful online and in your business if you won't get out your daggone head. You won't. Thank you, Kimmy. You won't. How can you post whether you want to be faceless or not if you can't get out your head? If you can't stop thinking that you're not good enough? Well, you're going to continue to think that. And then you're going to continue to let week after week and month after month go by with no progress. Because you won't get out your head. Nor will you allow me to help you get out your head. I can't even help you get out your head because you won't even allow me the opportunity to do that. You won't even let me encourage you to get out your head. You want to be so in your head so much that you won't even allow me the opportunity to get you out your head so you can finally make money. It's a trap. This is a trap. This is why I keep telling you, Take action now, because I promise you, if you don't take action today, you're still not going to take action tomorrow. You're not going to take action next week, and it'll be 2026, and you'll be in the same position you're in right now. I promise you that. Let's go, JJ. Yes, ma'am. We can't help anybody if we... Exactly, Candy. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Absolutely. We have got to get out of our head. We have to. It is literally holding you back. Let's go. Let's go. We got 3 more slots and I'm closing it out. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys come to my profile, click on my link tree right here. And then click on my link tree again. And you guys are gonna come, you're gonna click on the top button that says Glow Up Academy right here. And then here we are. It is $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Cancel anytime. Absolutely, Candy. Yes, the peculiar. Come on in. Come on in. We got 3 more slots, you guys, and I'm going to close it out. Like I said, I like to be able to talk to everyone who joins because everyone starts at different parts of their journey. However, more than 10 people at one time in one morning is just too overwhelming for me. I can't give everybody the same amount of attention when it's so many people at one time, okay? So that's why I keep it at 10 people. Yes, absolutely. Let me show you how to get there. 1 second. YouTube, you guys have to leave off of the live. So you have to leave off of the live. You have to come to my YouTube channel and you're going to click on where it says Skool.com. You'll click on where it says Skool.com. It takes you right to where you need to be. Okay. How do I go live every day? Yes. So what I want you guys to do, for those of y'all who want to go live, I talk a lot about this in the Glow Up Academy, but I will give you this. I'm a morning person. And one thing I tell people when it comes to being consistent, I need you to learn who you are. Some people are night owls. I don't know how you do it, but some people are just night owls. Like they are just so productive late at night, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. That is their prime time. Not for me, okay? So I need you to learn who you are. Whenever you have the most energy, that's when I want you to go live. I don't want you to go live if you're dragging, you know, if you're like worn out, right? So a lot of times I tell my students who have day jobs, I actually encourage them to go live before they go to work. Because if I was still working and if I was doing this, I already know that because of the job I had, I already told you how much I hated it. I already know by the time I get off work, I am done. Don't ask me to do nothing. Don't ask me, no, it's not finna happen. So what I encourage a lot of my students who are like that, like after work, they're just drained, to get up an hour or 2 early. I know it sounds crazy and you're like, how can I do it? But I promise you, you get into a flow, you get into a routine. It may be hard the first couple of days, but it gets easier and easier, right? And then you're up before your kids, put yourself together, do what you're gonna do, and make your content. Go live. And don't second guess, well, who's gonna be on live? That could be 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys, I cannot make this up. The internet is always online. I cannot make this up. There are plenty of people who are on TikTok at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I am not lying to you. They are online. So do not, for those of y'all who want to go live, but you don't know what time, do not underestimate the power of getting on early in the morning. People are online. You might not be trying to be on live at watching people at 3 o'clock in the morning, but there are plenty of creators who are online at freaking 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they lives be packed with people. So I want you to choose a time, for those of y'all who do want to go live, choose a time of the day when you have the most energy. And some of y'all, that might be your lunch break. For those of y'all who get an hour lunch, you can sit in your car and go live. You can eat your sandwich or something real quick, right? Eat real quick, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and then spend the rest of your lunch break in your car on your live. If you have the opportunity to do that, if your job allows you to do that, you could do that then too. You could do it then too. I see a lot of creators, they be live right in their car. You can get you one of those mounts for your dash, like how people who drive Uber Eats do, and sit in your car and go live. Now don't drive it. You cannot drive on TikTok live. Don't drive it. But you can sit in there and be live, yes. Okay? So I always teach people, like, whatever works for you, whatever's going to keep you consistent, then that's when you need to do it. If you feel more upbeat at night, then you do your stuff at night. There's no wrong time to do it. I just need you to be consistent with when you do it. That's all I need from you. So if you're a 2 a.m. person, then that's when you're doing it. And it is what it is. Just be consistent with it. Just be consistent with it. That's all I need from you. Okay? So what may work for me may not work for you. But the reason why I'm able to go live every day is because this is the best time for me. Because I have the most energy at this time. Catch me at 8 o'clock at night, I ain't gonna be as, I'll be like, all right, y'all, what y'all doing? Y'all making these products or not? It's gonna be a totally different energy because I'm ready to go to bed. Okay? So I want you to choose the best time for you and then just stick with that. Be consistent. Be consistent. Okay? Yes, absolutely. Be consistent. All right. We got 2 more slots, you guys, and I'm closing it out. 2 more slots. Do y'all have any more questions for me before we head out? Any more questions for me before we head out? One more time for those of you guys who are ready. For those of you guys who are ready. For those of you guys who are ready to transform your life. Click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. Click on my link tree right here. And then click on my link tree again right here at the bottom. And then you're going to click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy. And this is my Skool community. Like I said, it's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. So you'll be a lot. Yes, absolutely, Candy. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, JJ. Yes, absolutely. I am a morning live girl. I am a morning live girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone else before we close this out? All right, you guys had 30 minutes. I think that was plenty of time. Like I said, I'm not here to convince you. I need you to want it for yourself. I cannot want this more than you. It's never going to work. If I want it more than you, it's the power imbalance. It's never going to work because you have to want it for you. I can't want it more than you, okay? So I gave you guys 31 minutes to lock in. A lot of you guys did, but unfortunately, a lot of you guys did not. Make sure you guys follow me if you have not already. I don't know who they are, you guys, but they do steal my videos and make fake accounts. So please make sure you follow this TikTok so you do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled. YouTube, for those of y'all who do want to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok account that's linked in my link tree. Okay, so when you go to my link tree, see the top icons for the socials, only click on that one. Okay? I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Sunday. For those of you guys who joined the Skool, I'm about to hop in right now and talk to you guys, figure out where you're at in your journey. I'm so glad to have you. And for those of y'all who did not lock in, okay. All right, y'all. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and I'll see y'all later, okay? Bye, YouTube.